flexible or it can cost you some money. So where this comes from about being flexible or it can cost you some money, just a quick story I wanted to share. So I went to this small restaurant. So I'm big into small restaurants and ordering from them, picking up for, for clients that they had a big win. And so there's a small business that makes this phenomenal peach cobbler, like just ridiculous. And that's what the team wanted for breaking this record. I said, so okay, let's go get it. So I call up there, show up, and I'm like, hey, I'm here to get some peach cobbler. Do you mind if I get a tray? How much would that be? They give me the money. It's a little expensive. I'm like, okay, well, cool. The team deserves it, so we're going to reward them. So the next time the team breaks a record, they're like, hey, can we get that again? I'm like, okay, let's see if they got apple cobbler or something different. So I show up there, and they do. They got apple cobbler. I'm like, whoa. So I asked the lady at the front, I said, can I get the tray? And keep in mind, when I say tray, it's like if any of you guys bake. I like to bake cobblers. Anyway, there's cake pans, little foil pan. Anyways, the second time when I asked, they're like, we don't do that here. And I said, excuse me? And so the girl that's serving, she says, yeah, my manager, let me ask her again. She says, ma'am, can we sell a tray of apple cobbler? And the lady's like, tell him you can't get no tray of apple cobbler up in here. And I'm like, well, tell her the last time I was here, I got some apple cobbler or some peach cobbler and they sold it by the tray. But this time you guys don't want to sell it by the tray because of, I guess, business, and they want to get other people involved. So fast forward, after back and forth, the young lady at the front says, like, how about I just give you different personal orders for the apple cobbler, and that way you still got the whole tray, but it's in individual orders. I was like, that's so smart. So anyway, so she does this, and the cost that they charge me for the individuals actually cost the business 50%. It was 50% less by doing individual when they just sold the tray the last time. And I don't know if it's because she tallied it up wrong or whatever, but I was like, okay, whatever. The moral to the story is, I see this a lot in the automotive industry where because we're not flexible, we lose money when customers actually would have paid more. Okay, so what I mean by this is the same thing. I see this with dealers that would say things like, oh, we're not going to put such and such things on our website. We're not going to show customers finance options on the website. We're not going to show them payments. We're not going to deliver because we could get burned. We don't want to do a 3-day return policy because we could get burned. But the fact of the matter is, some people will pay more to have the flexibility on the company's end than to have it just a one way. This is the only way you can do it. So if you look at some of the best companies, they are so flexible in how they do business to make sure that customers have a good experience. So I hope you received that. I thought it was a good story because it's just interesting, like how stubbornness can lead to you losing actually some profit. Okay, so remember, be flexible, especially going through the rest of 2020, going into 2021. Be flexible, or it could cost you a little bit of coin. All right, take care.